Hi, this is Jim Blasingame, the Small Business Advocate. And if you'll give me 3 minutes of your time, I'll help you have the maximum opportunity to be successful in your small business. Now let's talk about business principles when you're considering buying a business. To continue my series on buying a business, here are a few points when considering this ownership option. And I want to thank Russell Brown's book, Laws of the Business Buying and Selling Jungle, for the inspiration. First, buyer beware of yourself. In the securities industry, full disclosure is the coin of the realm. But in the marketplace, caveat emptor, let the buyer beware, is the fair warning standard. If a business seller misleads or misrepresents something, legal redress may be available. But business purchases that don't work out are born more from inept buyers than from seller malfeasance. Next principle. So what's a business worth? Many metrics and factors are used to define the value of a business, including strategic elements outside of the empirical. But primarily, you should focus on the business's ability to generate earnings, net profits. With the exception of strategic factors, if the prospective business isn't creating acceptable earnings and you don't know how to change that, do not buy the business. Next principle, disregard unreported cash. If a prospective seller tells you about unreported business income in order to justify the asking price, that's at least strike two against continuing to pursue this seller. Do you really want to buy a business from someone who admits to breaking the law and then tries to trade on it? Next, match questions to the process. Ask a seller too early about something you'll discover during the due diligence process, and you're likely to get hyperbole or a lie. Then, when the due diligence produces the truth, you'll have an embarrassed seller and perhaps a deal that goes south. Next, beware the desperate seller. With the exception of death, illness, disability, etc., an owner desperate to sell probably has desperate circumstances. Sometimes this converts into a buying opportunity, but often it manifests in a sale price that cannot be justified by the performance of the company. Translation, the seller needs someone to solve his financial problems, and his price is based on the extent of that problem, not on the true value of the business. And finally, don't bring lawyers in too soon. You're going to want an attorney to help you put your business acquisition together, but when lawyers are introduced to the process too soon, the chance of having a deal that won't get done is greatly increased. Lawyers are like medication. They can save your life, but they must be administered properly. Write this on a rock. When buying a business, information, orderly process, and patience are your friends. This is Jim Blasingame. I'll see you on the radio or on the internet at smallbusinessadvocate.com.